Good afternoon, everyone. Dave Coleman for the Weekly Sports Magazine. We're on every Saturday morning, 8 to 10 a.m. on joinnetradio.com. I hope you'll tune in. We always have a great show lined up for you, and this Saturday will be no different. But I wanted to stop by today, prior to the show, to talk to you a little bit about guys leaving college early or not participating in the bowl games. We've heard about Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey are two of the big names who have decided that they would not play in their team's meaningless bowl games and risk the chance of being injured and costing themselves millions and millions of dollars. Now, I'm fascinated by all the people weighing in and saying, oh, they're not loyal. Oh, they don't love their teammates. Oh, and I'm going to say, oh, just shut up. These guys have a right to decide how their future is going to be. And those of you who have never played football, you don't understand. You may hear it, but you don't understand that every player that plays that game is one play away from a career-ending injury. It could be something as simple as stepping in a divot, stepping on someone's foot, getting hit in the head. You name it, anything, any type of calamity can happen on the most meaningless play. So here you are, you have two guys, well, there are obviously more than two, but these two guys are going to be first round picks, no later than second. They're going to they're going to earn millions of dollars for them and their family. So let's take Leonard Fournette, for instance, because Christian McCaffrey comes from a fairly well-to-do family. His father played in the NFL, and he was an executive in the NFL, so they've got good money. But on the other hand, what about Leonard Fournette and others like him who grew up in the inner city, who came from depressed environments? This is an opportunity for them to take this check and make generational changes for their families. And for anyone, whether you be coach, teammate, or fan, to decide whether or not these guys aren't loyal is ridiculous. The only people that they need to be loyal to is themselves and their family. As I've said over and over again, these bowl games are meaningless. They mean nothing. These coaches even start substituting their redshirt freshmen and sophomores who didn't play in the regular season so that they can get an early opportunity to see how they will fare next year. Many coaches love the bowl game simply because they call it extra practice, which is what it is. The only bowl games that matter are the championship bowl games, the Final Four. Now, for those of you who are saying, oh, now that we have the Final Four, these bowl games mean nothing. Newsflash, they've never meant anything. Come on. I've been watching bowl games for 40 years. They've never meant a damn thing. So for you all to try to float that birdie out there and think someone is going to feel sorry for colleges and these bowls, get over yourself. I lived in Nashville for 15 years. I saw them, how they decided once the Titans arrived that they would build a stadium. And in building that stadium, the powers that be in the city said, hey, let's make a bowl game. We could earn more money for the city. We could get more tourism for the city. Notice they didn't say that this will benefit the players. Their only concerns about that bowl game was to get tourism and more money coming to that city. And it has worked. Nashville is a beautiful city. All these other cities that have bowl games, that's their ulterior motive. So get off your high horses trying to tell these young men what to do with their lives. They're grown. They can make their own decisions. And so what if they fall on their face? So what if they fail? How many times have you fallen on your face? How many times have you failed? But you got back up. And that's what's going to happen to those young men as well. But I guarantee you, they'll get up with their pockets a lot more fatter than normal. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget the Weekly Sports Magazine, Saturday mornings, 8 to 10 a.m. Stream me live on joinnetradio.com.